Hello, this is Shubhan Chakravarti for Ref Sports. So the first ODI between India and South Africa in Lucknow has just concluded, and South Africa have emerged victorious by 9 runs in what was a 40 over per side reduced game due to rain. We had to wait for the rain gods to spare us initially, but we got a game and an entertaining game. There were some great performances, be it Henrik Larsson, David Miller, Kuldeep Yadav, Shardul Thakur, or be it with the bat when it comes to the Indian team, Shreyas Iyer and Sanju Samson. India will rue their chance because they were so close, but yet so far. But it was a match the fans must have enjoyed it thoroughly. So we'll talk about the performances from this match right from the start. It wasn't an easy pitch to bat on. The pitch had something for the bowlers, and we saw how Avesh Khan bowled initially in the start. It was a great spell up front, and then Mohammad Siraj was impressive up front with the new ball as well. But the pick of the bowlers for the Indian team has to be Shardul Thakur and Kuldeep Yadav. Kuldeep Yadav in particular, he bowled 8 overs, conceded 39 runs and got that wicket off Aiden Markram, and what a delivery it was. We saw that against Babar Azam in the 2019 ODI World Cup as well, and it was an exact replica of that dismissal. So Kuldeep Yadav, it has to be the biggest positive. If you are not counting Sanju Samson's terrific knock, it was a brilliant knock, a scintillating one. But Kuldeep Yadav, the kind of form he had in the last couple of years, and the kind of rejuvenation he's getting since coming back into the scheme of things. He recently picked up a hat-trick against New Zealand A as well, and now he has continued that form with the ball. The kind of zip he was getting, the quicker he was quicker through the air, and yes, he was troubling. He was getting some turn. He was getting that zip of the Lucknow surface, and it was a great performance by Kuldeep Yadav. Shardul Thakur with the ball has always been that partnership breaker, and today also he was economical. He picked up a couple of wickets while conceding just 35 runs of those 8 overs, including one maiden. So Shardul Thakur did the job with the ball. But credit to Henrik Larsson and David Miller as well. Klassen scored unbeaten 74 of 65. Miller scored unbeaten 70 of 63 to take South Africa to a good total of 249 for 4 in 40 overs. As I said earlier, it wasn't an easy pitch to bat on, and the way Klassen and Miller paced up their innings, it was a treat to watch. But yes, coming back to India's innings, both Shikhar Dhawan and Shubman Gill departed for a single-digit score. Even Ruturaj Gaikwad struggled in his 42 delivery stay, managed just 19 runs. It was his ODI debut tonight, and he did struggle a bit initially against the likes of Kagiso Rabada and Wayne Parnell. They both were fabulous with the new ball. But then came in Shreyas Iyer and Sanju Samson. Shreyas Iyer is in the standby list for the T20 World Cup, and from the word go we could see that intent that he wants a point to prove, and he scored for 50 runs and 50 runs of just 37 deliveries, and shifted the momentum. He gave the momentum towards the Indian team from where Sanju Samson just took off. He played a bit cautiously initially, but just when he saw that Shreyas Iyer has departed, he just took the South African bowlers to the cleaners and scored a fabulous. This 86 unbeaten of 63 deliveries. It needed win for Sanju Samson and for India, but he would rue that 39th over where Avesh Khan played 4 deliveries, Ravi Bishnoi played 2 deliveries, and Sanju Samson, the kind of striking he was doing, he didn't face a single ball in that 39th over. So that was a kind of a game changer for the Indian team. But yes, Sanju Samson did show that he has to be around the Indian team. He just can't be waiting in the sidelines, warming the bench, because the kind of talent, since taking up that Rajasthan Royals captaincy, there has been a shift of responsibility, shift of consistency that was missing in Sanju Samson's batting. We all know that he's supremely talented, but the kind of consistency that he's showing now, it will take him a long way if he can continue. Shardul Thakur with the bat was impressive as well. The way he took on Kagiso Rabada in that over, it was a treat to watch. But ultimately, the 39th over just shifted the momentum towards South Africa. Sanju Samson did try to go big against Tabraiz Shamsi, took it very close, but 30 runs of the last 6 deliveries, it was too much and too late for Samson to do his magic. But yes, South Africa with the much needed win when it comes to their ODI Super League status as well, and they have taken a 1-0 lead in the series. The action will now shift to the second ODI, and we will continue to preview and give you all the updates regarding this series as well. And the T20 World Cup is coming on, so we have a lot of stories lined up. So keep watching this space, and thanks for following Red Sports. Thank you.